Fluxx is a game of rules. Okay, the rules change drastically. Every turn, new rules are added, new goals are made.
So it starts with the basic rule, which is draw one and play one.
There's actions, rules, keepers, and goals.
Keepers are key, because without keepers, you can't win.
The way that you win Fluxx is by playing a goal, or having a goal already on the table, and meeting that condition with your keepers.
I only got 3 cards.
Yep.
So, Seth starting?
Start by shuffling the deck and deal 3 cards to each player. Now, draw 1, play 1.
What's you draw?
Draw one, play one!
Make
So this is Fluxx.
This is
For those people who don't understand what
And now I'm
Fluxx
not
is.
It's Fluxx, so basically you start by drawing 1 and playing 1.
The more players you play, the more advanced Fluxx gets because it takes longer to finish the game. And then you start getting into it's almost impossible for you to get the cards that you need to win.
Well, I've played Fluxx, I would say, at least 50 times. The thing about Fluxx is the more you play it, especially within the same group, the faster you get.
I start with aggressive plays, okay? Aggressive play all, or an aggressive play 4 or 3 or whatever, and I just get in there right away. If I can hit a hand limit 0 and no x equals x plus 1, they're fucked.
I'm drawing 5, yeah?
You're on 5, play 2.
1, 2.
Brutal play. Yeah! That was like 5, 10. That was like 15 for 2. That was an awesome trade.
If you had a Megrim, you would have won.
Shut up.
So basically what you do is you follow the rules and you win to the best of your abilities. Of which I have many. I have many abilities.
There are over 1,000 cards in the game of Fluxx, and each one is more powerful than the last, but none as powerful as x equals x plus 1.
X equals x plus 1 is probably the most annoying rule in the game.
You have x explaining x. So that there's always a problem there.
Basically, any numerical value represented on a card is equal to itself plus 1. So if it says play 5, you have to play 6. If something says draw 3, you have to draw 4, and so on. Just anytime you see a number, it actually has to be plus 1.
Name a card, and then you get the card
If someone has that card in their hand, if
Oh.
no one does, draw a card.
Name a card, Paul.
In either case, if you got the card requested, you get to play it immediately. So you want
War.
He has more
No, sorry.
Ah, you wasted it.
Now he draws.
I have lost so much money playing this game. It's unbelievable.
Actually, it was an interesting story on how I learned how to play Fluxx. My sensei taught me. He was teaching me karate, and then afterwards he would take me out back and flex me.
Then I also hit a draw 5. I draw an additional 5 or 4 cards because the basic rule was 1. And then I end up just chaining off.
Oh, I'm extremely skilled. I challenge anybody out there to beat me. Won't happen.
Advanced strategy in Fluxx, it's pretty simple. You just follow the rules and you play your cards, and you keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, but you see
That's
how
not
much
a
better a game Fluxx is by comparison to that really boring game that we were playing?
El Grande is the best game ever made.
wait, new rule card.
I have never won a game of Fluxx in my life.
I like Fluxx because it kind of puts everybody in their place. They're all sitting there following rules quietly. You know, it sets the tone for the evening.
So for Fluxx, follow the rules. First rule, draw 1, play 1. If you want to win the game of Fluxx, meet the goal. So the goal can be something like squishy chocolate. So what that means is you have to have things which are called keepers that you play in front of you. If you have the keepers which match the goal, such as the sun and chocolate for squishy chocolate, you automatically win at that point.